CONCACAF preview presented by Expedia, made to travel. Check this out. The Mexican national team will officially start the Diego Kaká era as they match against Suriname in this one. El Tre is now in a rebuild. We saw what happened in the World Cup. As for Suriname, they head into this game looking to get a result versus Mexico, boasting a lot of talent from the MLS and the Bundesliga there. From top to bottom, they have the players to maybe pull off an upset later today in that matchup. Taking a look at some of those matchups today, starting with the British Virgin Islands. They played 3 matches in the tournament so far in their group. Puerto Rico with 6 points after 2 wins in Group D, sit at the top of the standings there. That one getting to go at 3 Eastern. And then at 8 p.m. Eastern, we see our game, Suriname and Mexico, of course. Interesting to see. When it comes to Suriname, they made it to the CONCACAF Championship back in 1977 and 85, but until 2021 has yet to reach the Gold Cup appearance. For Mexico, they're aiming for that top spot in Group A. For more of this, our gaffer, of course, Thomas Rongen. Nobody better to break all this down for us to get us, on the right page. So many teams and so much on the table for so many. Mexico's second in Group A of League A. To break that all down, 1 point behind Jamaica, but of course 3 points ahead of Suriname. A draw at least gets them to the Gold Cup, but what needs to happen?
Yeah, well, the important thing, obviously, it's an era for both teams, both new coaches, and Mexico obviously didn't get out of the group at the World Cup. So Tata Martino, boom, you're gone, and bring in Diego Coca. And by the way, he's Argentinian, but coached Atlas and Tigres. Atlas, 2 trophies, by the way, so he knows the domestic league quite well. And he will lean on Mexican players that play their trade in the domestic league and players abroad. There's a 21-year-old, obviously, Julian Araujo, that plays for Barcelona. He'll anchor that back line. And then up front, Santiago Jimenez, the 21-year-old sensation for Feyenoord, that leads, by the way, the Eredivisie in the Netherlands. And he's been a sensation as well. But the big guy is Henry Martin, obviously. 30 goals for Club America. He'll lead the line for them as well. There's the big-time player, obviously from Club America, one of the bigger clubs in Mexico, plays in Mexico City, in Azteca. And in order for you to be in Azteca against Jamaica to win the group, it's a must-win against an Aaron Winter team. Yes, Aaron Winter played 100 times for the Dutch national team. Former Ajax guy as well, up against some really good opponents, obviously. And the key guy there is Geraldo Becker. He's been absolutely brilliant for Union Berlin, that's in 3rd in the Bundesliga. 11 goals, 5 assists, and I'm telling you, he could cause Mexico some problems. I expect not an easy win, but a win for Mexico, for them to go back in a few days to Azteca, take on Jamaica. The winner of that game will go through to the Gold Cup final.
Let's look at the other side of that match when you see Suriname. At least they will be at home, playing on their home soil, despite being the large underdogs. How do they stay in the match?
It's an interesting country. It's a former colony of the Netherlands, and I'm Dutch. So there's 19 players in the 22 roster that play in Europe. 15 of them in the Netherlands in the Eredivisie for clubs like Ajax and Feyenoord as well. And then, as I said, on top of that, Aaron Winter, the former Dutch international, the Ajax great, is their new head coach, who he expects, for this team that has very much talent, to get a result against Mexico, which will be tough. And again, Geraldo Becker is the go-to guy for them, for Union Berlin. And Union Berlin is a great story because they're 3rd in the Bundesliga. He's the leading goal scorer. And I'm telling you, against Araujo, the Barca center back against Mexico, that's a matchup to watch out for. I expect, though, Mexico to win 3-0 and go back to Azteca, to win the group.
So taking Mexico there, of course, to win this one. That game at 8 p.m. Eastern, of course, we're keeping tabs on the whole CONCACAF here. Don't forget, you can catch all the matches streaming on Paramount Plus throughout the day. But don't forget our guys, of course, coming April 11th, the Golazo Network. You can catch that on the app Pluto TV. Paramount Plus joining the HQ family. Can't wait to see it early in the morning like us guys. Can't wait to see it.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.